Hey, it is a beautiful evening here, Thursday night in sunny, slightly cool Cape Coral, Florida. And I wanted to record a quick video for you to thank you if you watch the Elevating You training. I really hope it serves you, and I really hope you get a lot out of it. That training is very personal to me because that training speaks to some of the upgrades that we've made in our own lives over the past year. And it is very powerful stuff. And it was a very powerful realization for me to understand that I had to walk myself through my own process. The Elevating You process is the first step in the branding process that I've used so successfully over the years, right? So very powerful realizations and upgrades for me, and so it was absolutely my pleasure to share it with you. However, I've chatted with several of you today, and a couple of you even that I specifically had in mind when I created the program that I invited you to at the end of that training. A couple of you specifically that I had in mind, and I had a lot of people today tell me, Eric, you are amazing. I can't wait to work with you. We will work together. I just don't have the money right now. And that's totally cool. I'm really not tied to whether or not I work with you individually. It's my pleasure to, if that's a fit, right? If it's not a fit, that's totally cool. But I will say a painful truth to you right now, which is that you will always find money for what's important to you. That's just a painful truth, that you will always find money for what's important to you, right? No matter how bad my business got a couple of years back, when Wendy had to go get a job, right, and money was super tight, somehow, miraculously, we always managed to take our summer road trip. I'm just saying, right? And so, a painful truth maybe for you, right, is to realize that essentially you have three options. Yeah? You can choose to stay where you're at, which again is totally cool, right? But if your plan is to continue doing the same stuff that you're doing and somehow miraculously elevate or upgrade, if it hasn't happened yet with the frameworks that you're operating within, then it most likely will not, right? And so you may need to admit to yourself that you are happy where you're at. And again, that's totally cool. Or you're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to do some real work yourself to create these upgrades, right? Whether it's branding yourself properly or switching it up, making more money, learning to communicate with your audience in a really powerful and impactful way. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever those upgrades are for you, stepping into a newer and better version of yourself, right? You have three choices. The first is to stay where you're at. The second is to go through those upgrades alone. And the third is to work with someone that knows what they're doing, right? And I know what I'm doing. So again, though, I am not personally tied to whatever that looks like for you. But if we spoke today and you said that you really wanted to work with me, but you don't have the money, you don't have to worry about offending me. You should be honest with yourself and say, I am choosing to put that money elsewhere. And that's totally cool. We all do that. I've done that a million times in my life, right? So these are some painful truths that I did want to mention. And I hope they help. And again, thank you very much for watching that training. If you take action on what is in it, it will help you. So I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too painful. And I appreciate you. And that offer, the invitations that I made at the end of that training, I do still have some spots left. And so if that looks like you and you would like to have a chat about it, reach out. And I'm more than happy to do that. And if not, that's totally cool as well. All right, so have a wonderful night. We will see you soon.